Not boyfriend, not friend, not somebody she just having sex with, but to her boyfriend. I mean, ooh.
You know I love you, girl. With my heart and soul. You mean everything to my heart, yeah. Everything to my soul.
Welcome to our channel.
I'm Joyce.
I'm Jesse.
And we're back with another
video.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that little bell notification button
Bang.
so that you can be notified whenever we
post it.
So it is finally giveaway time.
Yeah.
And we'll give you the details at the end of the video, so don't forget to watch the whole video. But the topic today will be being submissive to your husband. Alright? So, I can start by saying it was hard at the beginning because I'm such a dominant person and I'm take charge kind of person, and I do for myself. I was single for so long, you know, they'd be like, oh, I don't need, not saying I don't need no man, but it was like, I'm gonna do it. And then I met Jesse, and he just made it where I didn't have to do it, you know, like it was okay for me to take a step back and let him handle it. So now I feel like that's what I do normally, just let him do it. Like I go back to the shadows. What do you think?
I think first and foremost, you know, the Bible already says it, you know, that the women should be submissive to their husband, and of course the men should love their wife in return. So coming from that perspective, and me as a Nigerian and also being from a religious background, you know, that has always been my understanding, that, you know, women should be submissive to their husband, but in return the husband should love their wife back. So not that the women are submissive to their husbands and the husband don't love them back, then you're forfeiting what the Bible says already. So that gives room for, you know, drama, if that makes sense. But if both parties do what they're meant to do, then yeah, it's cool. I mean, the woman won't have a problem submitting to a loving husband. You get what I mean? So it's a 50-50 thing if you look at it that way. So when I met her, when I met Chinyere, Chinchinelo, Chichilolo, African.
Hey, let's make that part of the giveaway. Who gave me the name Chinyere?
Yep.
So that's one of the qualifications. If you guys let us know in the comment section below, who gave me the name Chinyere?
Chinyere. So who gave Joyce the name Chinyere? You know, write that in the comment section.
That's one part of the giveaway. One part.
Yep. So as I was saying, when I met Chinyere here, she did tell me she was dominant and stuff.
No, I didn't tell you that.
Yes, you did.
No, listen.
She did, you told me.
We talked, we was in the car, we talked, and I asked you about it. But I didn't say I was. But I know my actions
and you said it
showed.
while we were talking.
No, I know my actions showed.
Yes, but you told me anyway. She told me she was dominant. And I'm like, okay, so like, when you're married, that changes, you know, right? You know, but she had to learn.
I'm still learning.
Yep. She had to learn, and she's a fast learner actually, because I think plus at the end of the day, you know, and I understand that point of view, you know, because she's you know, she's done things and handled things alone, you know, for the longest, you know. So
for like 9 years.
9 years?
8 how old was Jeffrey?
Yeah, then it was like 8.
8, yeah.
So for not even with Jeffrey. I mean with everything.
So before that, you know, remember I had Jeffrey as a teenager. So before that, like, my mama handled it, you know, like my mom, that's it, you know. And then when I had him, that's when I had to step up because his dad didn't step up. And that's when it made the dominance like a more, like requirement than something that I choose to do, you know. And then it's like, okay, I'm this is what I do, you know, for 8 years, you know. It's kind of hard to break that. And that's why at the beginning it was so hard for me to just take a step back, because anything, it'll be like taking up groceries. It'll be like, no, I got it. Going to the laundromat, you know, washing with heavy clothes. Oh no, I got it, you know. But it's still made for a good wife, because yeah, you got it, you know. But it was, I don't know, it was like I wish I was sometime more submissive at the beginning than what I was. Not saying it's a bad thing, because I am more submissive now, but it's like a learning process. It's like, you know how they say it takes 66 days to form a habit, just automatically, completely, without you really knowing. And it's been 8 years, so it's like, you know, that's the habit. That's my normal routine, you know, to get it done or do it, or without asking, you know. And I think that's the biggest thing that we challenged or was faced with. And then it was like, you'll be like, you know, I'm here, you know, how I ought to be like, oh, I need to do XYZ, and then you'll be like, so what am I doing, you know? And I'd be like, what do you mean, you know, like you weren't part of my equation for a while, you know. It'll be like, it's just me and Jeffrey, and then you have to say, hey, you know, I'm here, you can relax, you know, like you don't have to be so up, like.
And I think the other thing that you started doing that made me know, okay, I think you've learned, right? Is sometimes, you know, we want to do something, and before I came in the picture, I'm sure you would have just gone ahead to do it. But now, you know, you ask first, oh, is it okay I do this, or oh, can we do this, or, you know. So if we have to talk about it, we talk about it, you know. And if I say no, it's no. If I say not yet, you know, like,
I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of changes now, but in the beginning though, it was tough, you know. But I knew, okay, you're just trying to, I mean, it's new to you, so, but for me, I'm used to that school of thought, so that's what is expected.
But not even that, you used to submissive women. That's another thing. Most Nigerian women are submissive to their boyfriends or husbands or whatever. And that was like, okay, well, that's what you used to, but I'm not, you know.
How did you know Nigerian women are submissive to their husbands or husbands or boyfriend?
Because you see it all the time. Well, I see it in the movies I watch, and my in-law, she Nigerian, her husband Nigerian, and she truly submissive to your brother. You know, like I see it. And then your sister is submissive to her husband. So I see it, you know.
Okay.
I would say mother-in-law, but Mom Debbie is American. She run things. But no, so it's like I see it. And then the women in church, you know, so the women in church don't even sit with their husbands. You know, I think I'm just about the only one who sit with my husband.
Yep.
And you normally be, you know, doing your thing in the service. But normally the men sit on one side and the women sit on another side. So I see it all around me, you know, and I like that too.
If the men sit different from the women, does that make the woman submissive to the husband?
But it kind of is, because they know not to, I ain't gonna say they know not to sit there, but it's like they rule of thumb, like, if that makes sense.
Sitting differently?
Yeah. Like, it ain't just one couple doing it or two couples, it's all of them. No man and woman sit together that's married and been in our church for a while. Like, the newcomers, yeah, but other than that, no. That's how you know how people are new.
That's always been my experience, you know. Women being submissive to their husbands.
So how was it? Not even husband, because you ain't never been married.
Well,
just say men. So women being submissive to men. So here's my thing.
No, because that's different. A woman can't just be submissive to a man.
You ain't never been married, so you don't know. But you've been in.
No, well, that's what I expect. Okay. And, you know, that's what I expect. And
but you experienced
like you
your
said,
girlfriend.
Yes, I experienced that, you know, with my girlfriends too. So.
Yeah, so that's what you expect, because you experienced that with your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So what was like the challenges and thoughts running through your head being with somebody so dominant when you used to somebody so submissive? Like what changes did you see, or what are some things that you didn't like, or that you like, okay, well, I can compromise with this, and things like that?
Well, in the beginning though, you know, because I knew that, you know, you were used to doing and handling situations and things on your own, you know, before I came in the picture. So I already understand the fact that, okay, I just need to school you into what it should be. And that's why my understanding is this. When they say bride, they say the bride, and they say what? Bridegroom, right?
I've never heard that.
So yeah, they call the groom the bridegroom. So to me, I think what that means is the groom grooming the bride, you know. So bridegroom, or they call the husband the groom. So you are grooming your wife into what you want your wife to be. So I knew you listen, you know. So, yeah, I know you listen. So I know it won't be a problem to, you know, tell you what it is, you know, how it should be, and for peace to reign. And you know, I just knew that it would be an easy thing with you. But then in the beginning, sometimes she would always be like, oh, don't worry, I got it, you know, I got it, oh, I'm going to do this. I said, you got it, okay, no problem. Even though I was still telling her what it should be, you'll get tired eventually, you know. Because one day you sit back and be like, come on, man, now I'm married, you know. You know, it's like lifting the burden off your shoulders, sort of, you know, a bit, you know, so you can relax sometimes, you know.
I think that's still a big challenge for me.
What's the challenge?
Me saying, okay, the burden is lifted off because you're here. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, Jesse, I just got such and such and such. And you'll just
that
be looking like...
No, that one is you. Because sometimes she just wake up one morning, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go to this store, I want to go, I want to buy this, I want to turn this around, I want to... Bruh. Bye. Like,
and
man.
that's exactly what you do. Bye. No. So, second part of our giveaway is to be subscribed to our channel. If you haven't already, be subscribed.
Yep.
So, 2 things so far. Number 1 is answer the question, who gave me the name Chinyari? And that will be in the comment section. Number 2, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. That's the number 2 requirement. Yep.
And so being so dominant, I feel like it kind of wandered off on Jeffrey a little. You know, like he used to me being like this strong, I'm this, you know, like hard woman. And then now it's like, okay, he have you, and it's like, his expectations will be high, you know. Like, okay, my mama dominant, so you got to be more dominant, you know, or whatever. I think you do a good job.
Oh, it's lucky we're in America, man, because that good job is not good enough as far as I'm concerned.
But he's not a bad kid, so...
Yeah, that's the good thing. It's not a bad
He's
kid,
real
man.
respectful.
Oh, respectful. He listens most times. You know, of course, he's still a kid, so you expect...
Naughtiness.
Yeah, here and there, but it's good, you know.
Yeah. So to the women out there, it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to let somebody else be ahead, and it's okay to just sit back and listen, you know. And that's what I'm learning every day. Like, let my husband lead, because number 1, he is leading properly, and number 2, he is not steering me in the wrong direction at all. So.
And I think that's another thing, because there's sometimes, you know, we've had situations between us whereby, you know, I say something, you know, let's do it this way, and she might disagree at the time, you know. And then she sits back, looks at it for some reason, and comes back to be like, oh yeah, you know, what you said is true. So in my own case, I understand that because you have to be submissive don't mean that you should agree with everything I say. 100%
no.
You know, so like if I say, oh, put your hand in that fire, will you do that? No. So sometimes I understand that it's okay for me to say, let's do it this way, and you disagree at that time, but not disagree like say, hell no, I ain't gonna do that. You know, and start doing your
Is it
thing.
because I'm American you want to do that?
Yeah, it's just Americans that always do that. Nigerians would be like, That's a Nigerian woman. But as I was saying, man, you know, so it's okay to disagree, but when you disagree, you know, don't just throw a tantrum and no, you know, disagree respectfully, and you know, then the result
Do
you
I
get
ever
will be
throw
different.
tantrums?
Sometimes.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. It ain't really nothing that I disagree with you on.
I'm just kidding.
I just say no and that's it. End of story.
So let's know what you think. Is it okay for a woman to be submissive to her husband? You know?
Not boyfriend, not friend, not somebody she just having sex with, but to her boyfriend. I mean, ooh. To her husband. And also, if you are dating someone now, are you in the act of being submissive
Yeah.
to that person, or are you dominant, or are you naturally dominant, and as your relationship progresses you're being more and more submissive?
Yeah. And so to the giveaway for today,
The requirements would be
no, let me even give you like a background story. You know, I've had conversations with some of our subscribers, and especially those in Nigeria, you know, which this concerns. And some of them are like, oh, you know, they're unable to watch our videos and stuff because they had no data. We understand the world altogether, you know, man, it's not easy, man. So, but we'd like to just support those in Nigeria watching our videos, you know. We'd like to support you with airtime. So we'll be giving out 5,000 naira worth of airtime to 15 people, right? Yeah, we're giving 5,000 naira worth of airtime to 15 lucky people. And like we said earlier, the 3 things you need to do: 1, who give Joyce the name Chinyere; 2, be subscribed to our channel; and 3, ensure that you have
commented.
You've commented once or twice, you know, probably even more on our previous videos, and yeah, you get a chance. So we're gonna be announcing the winners
On our weekend videos. We'll break it down in sections, so it's going to be 3 people each week on our weekend videos. So if you hear your name, please DM us on Instagram. We'll put the link down below. Meet Jomoghenes.
And if you're comfortable with leaving your number in the comment section when we announce you, then that's fine, you know. Either way, it's up to you.
But still, if people call you, that's not on us.
Right. They try to shoot their shot.
And they have been shooting. So, without further ado, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the little bell notification button so that you can be notified whenever we
post.
And that's a wrap.